The Occasional Teachers Bargaining Unit, OTBU, is committed to the health and safety of its members and takes any and all health and safety incidents and concerns seriously. Our workplaces should be safe, welcoming, and free of issues which can have a negative effect on our health and safety. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what is available to all TDSB staff when faced with concerns regarding the health and safety of your work environment, including accident injuries, violent incidents, near misses, and general concerns. This video will be broken down into the following chapters. Please use the timestamps provided to skip to pertinent chapters as needed. The TDSB is legislated to provide health and safety awareness training, which includes specific criteria as issued by the Ministry of Labor. Workers are mandated to complete this training. Reporting forms must also be easily accessible and made available to all workers. The TDSB has available at www.tdsb.on.ca several health and safety reporting forms, including Employees Report of a Workplace Violent Incident, ERWVI. Employees Report of Accident Injury, ERAI. Concern/Near Miss. Caring and Safe Schools Incident Reporting Form, Part 1. All TDSB health and safety forms are currently found through the following pathway, but please realize that the TDSB has frequently changed the path to the forms, and as time goes on, the path shown here may differ from the actual pathway on the TDSB's website. Currently, as of September 2023, the pathway is as follows. Log onto the TDSB website using your staff credentials. On the TDSB homepage, look for the Occupational Health and Safety Reporting Forms hyperlink. Click on the hyperlink to find available health and safety forms. Today's teaching climate is considerably different than it was 2 decades ago, let alone even a decade ago. As occasional teachers, whether as a daily OT or in an LTO, we are faced with many challenges when working with students and sometimes even our colleagues. The number of violent incidents suffered by TDSB workers has increased substantially over the past few years. Although we can't always control every situation, oftentimes de-escalation is the best course of action. It is hoped that by the time you're watching and listening to this video, the TDSB will have mandatory de-escalation training available for all staff, including OTs. The OTBU strongly encourages all of its members to take the de-escalation training when offered, if not mandated. De-escalation tactics don't always work. So what do you do when you suffer a violent incident in the workplace? As per the Occupational Health and Safety Act of Ontario, workers have a duty to report hazards, injuries, and acts of violence in the workplace. An act of violence under the Occupational Health and Safety Act is defined as the exercise of physical force by a person against a worker in a workplace that causes or could cause physical injury to the worker. An attempt to exercise physical force against a worker in a workplace that could cause physical injury to the worker. A statement or behavior that is reasonable for a worker to interpret as a threat to exercise physical force against the worker in a workplace that could cause physical injury to the worker. If you have been the victim of a violent incident at a TDSB site, there is a form known as the Employees Report of a Workplace Violent Incident, otherwise known as an ERWVI form, which can only be completed and submitted online. No reprisal shall occur to the worker as a result of a submission of an employee's report of a workplace violent incident form. From the list of forms on the TDSB website, click on Employee's Report of a Workplace Violent Incident, currently shown in blue. Then click on New Incident. Next, click on Employee Report of a Workplace Violent Incident, currently found under the green box, Caring and Safe Schools Incident Report. Complete the ERWVI, ensuring that you select the correct affiliation, OSSTF, and unit/group, Occasional Teacher. If this is not selected correctly, your submitted form will not go directly to your OTBU Health and Safety Officer. The rest of the form should be fairly easy to complete and then submit. For no lost time incidents, no lost time at work, when suffering a violent incident, the principal/supervisor shall acknowledge and review the incident with the worker within 5 business days. If the principal or VP do not contact you regarding the violent incident and or review the incident with you, please contact your OTBU Health and Safety Officer to let them know so that they can follow up and investigate on your behalf. For incidents that do result in lost time when suffering a violent incident, the worker shall receive via email a supervisor's Workplace Violent Incident Investigation, SWVIIR, within 5 business days unless there are extenuating circumstances. If you do not receive your principal's/supervisor's formal investigation, please contact your OTBU Health and Safety Officer to let them know so that they can follow up and investigate on your behalf. Aside from the employee's report of a workplace violent incident, the Ministry of Education has created the Caring and Safe Schools Incident Reporting Form Part 1 for a worker to complete. The Caring and Safe Schools Incident Reporting Form Part 1 is completed by a worker for incidents involving students that may lead to suspension or possible expulsion. The Common Reporting Tool ensures that these forms are completed and tracked by prompting the principal/vice principal to complete the Caring and Safe Schools Incident Reporting Form Part 2 as part of the report back process to the staff member who made the initial report. As well, this form should be completed if staff have become aware of an act of student-on-student violence or activities that have a negative impact on school climate. Any questions regarding this form should be directed to the Caring and Safe Schools centrally assigned principal, assigned to the learning center of the school where the incident transpired. If you are injured at work, the Employee's Report of Accident Injury Form, ERA, also known as the ERAI, is to be completed by a worker who suffers an injury. If the worker is unable to complete the form, the principal/supervisor may do so on their behalf. Currently, the ERAI is 4 pages in length. Please complete all pages and follow the instructions carefully for submitting the form, because currently this form is paper copy only. Any questions regarding this form should be directed to the Disability Claims Administration at 416-397-3325. A concern is defined as a potential or existing hazard which presents risk to the health or safety of individuals in the workplace. A near-miss incident is defined as an event or condition which, under slightly different circumstances, could have resulted in harm to people. All workers shall bring to the attention of the respective principal or supervisor any occupational health and safety concerns/near-miss incidents as per the Occupational Health and Safety Act, Section 28(1) C and D. In addition, workers may inform their Joint Health and Safety Committee worker representative, union, or union health and safety rep/officer. The worker will complete the form describing the concern/near-miss incident, its background, and suggestions for resolution. The worker will retain a copy of the form and then submit the form to the principal of the respective school where the concern arose or a near miss occurred. The principal shall respond to the concerned near miss incident, including the action taken as indicated on the form, within 5 business days of receipt of the concern/near miss incident form. A completed copy of the concern/near miss incident form, including the principal's response, are to be immediately forwarded to the worker either via email or hard copy. No reprisal shall occur to the worker as a result of a submission of a concern/near miss incident form. The principal/supervisor shall then forward a copy of the completed form to TDSB's Occupational Health and Safety Department. If the worker has not received a written response from the principal/supervisor within 5 business days of receipt, please contact your OTBU Health and Safety Officer to let them know so that they can follow up and investigate on your behalf. Following consultation with the Regional Health and Safety Officer, a designated member of JHSC, Joint Occupational Health and Safety Committee, may investigate concerns/near miss incidents to ensure that the requirements of the Occupational Health and Safety Act and regulations are carried out. If you have any questions or concerns regarding health and safety in your workplace, please do not hesitate to reach out to your OTBU Health and Safety Officer.